Alright, good evening ladies and gents, welcome back to Compound Interesting. In today's video I want to share something with you that is what, when I first saw it, I thought was completely stupid, highly speculative, and potentially is really stupid that potentially you might want to ape into. So that's kind of the way a lot of the time it happens in crypto. You see something at first, you think it's really stupid, you think it's a bubble, you ignore it, you forget about it, then you see it pumping again a couple of months later. You still think it's really stupid, you still ignore it, then you see it a few months later, you see it pumping, and then you actually buy it. So that's kind of what happened to me with NFTs, and now kind of with this new thing, digit ENS names, this is kind of happening again. At first I thought it was really stupid. I was there the day that the digit ENS names minted out within 6 hours. I thought it was super stupid, but I could have registered a few names or a few digit Ethereum names for essentially free or next to nothing, and now they're worth $6,000. And I was there on that day and I faded them, and since then I actually put in a bit of thought and kind of compiled a few reasons why people are going crazy for them right now, and why they're pumping so much right now, and why there potentially is some value there. Nevertheless, there is the argument that it's completely ridiculous and stupid. But let's go through those reasons today. So first, what the hell am I actually talking about? So digit ENS names, so 123.eth, 4563321.eth. So basically, the lower the number, the more expensive it is. So there's the 999 club. So there's 999 of these digit ENS names, and the floor for these is 30.75 Ethereum right now. And then there's the 10k club. So any number between 0 and 10,000, and the floor for one of these is 2.15 Ethereum. So when you compare that to, most NFT collections are 10,000, and this has the same, scarcity, the same amount of numbers within this 10k club. So the floor for this is 2.15, and how many 10k collections have a floor higher than 2.15? Just to kind of value it more easily in your head, comparing across. And then there's the 100k club. I think you get the point there. And the floor for one of these is only 0.06 ETH. So these are going absolutely crazy right now. These are pumping a lot, and they're getting a lot of controversy on crypto Twitter. A lot of people think they're absolutely stupid, and some people think they're revolutionary and going to be huge in the future. So if you didn't see my previous video on Ethereum name service, like what the hell ENS actually is, like the TLDR, it's your username, it's your digital identity, it's your wallet address. So I can send you NFTs to 123.eth. It's your website, etc. If you want a deeper dive, I recommend you watch that video, because this one is just kind of tailored towards digit ENS names, which I'm still somewhat uncertain about myself, but I did ape in and bought a few very small cheap ones. So the idea is the lower the number, the better, the more scarce it is, the more desirable it is. And that's kind of hard to find with ENS, because it's very illiquid. It's a very illiquid market, ENS. Like if I wanted to sell, Emil.eth or compoundinteresting.eth, it'd be very hard to find the exact buyer. I'd have to wait a long time. It's very illiquid in that sense. Insert any surname you want. There's only however many people who want that surname, so you'd have to wait a long time to get its actual value. Whereas with the numbers, they're a lot more liquid. Like for example, it would take me a long time to sell Benjamin.eth. However, if someone wanted a 4-digit ENS name, like they could just buy 7311.eth. Like all of them are kind of somewhat equal, you know what I mean? Like 7311.eth, it's the same as 7312. So no matter which one of them I had, there would be the same buyer would be interested in both of them. Whereas if I had Benjamin.eth and Cody.eth, for example, like it'd be much harder to find the willing buyer on the other side. So another reasons why digits are becoming such a flex or becoming valuable is that digits are completely universal. So no matter where you live in the world, it's very likely that you use the same numerals as someone who lives on the other side of the world. Like someone in Papua New Guinea uses the same numerals that I do, but they have a completely different language. So that's why like letters and words might not be as universal across the world as digits, because everyone uses digits. That's one of the ideas that the digit maxis go crazy for. And now you might be saying, oh, but like loads of different countries have their own numerals. and they use different numeral systems. Yeah, kind of, but a lot of them still use the standard numerals that we know and use today every day. Like most of them actually use these ones as opposed to their own. So in Dubai, for example, all these extremely rich people, there's so many of them, and they all have Lambos, they all have Rolls Royces, they all have Bugattis, so there's no way to really flex. That's just like, you know, normal for them. Like it's like you driving a Toyota Camry or whatever. It's just a normal car. So the way they actually flex and show like, oh, I'm actually rich, I'm a bot or whatever, is through their license plates. So I know this is a bit stupid, having a flex or whatever, like it's not really amazing or cool, but people want to do it and they do it. So for example, I'll show you this little clip of a guy in Dubai. He had all these really exotic cars, really expensive, but it's the license plates which he spent all the money on.
You know, when I came to Dubai, I found out it was a very strange city. I went to a hotel once and they didn't let me enter. And even though I was having a beautiful car, and I said, why am I not getting in? They told me, you need to have a nice number plate. I said, what is a nice number plate? They said, a 2-digit. I said, wow, that's interesting. So I went and picked up a couple of number plates at that time. That was my first one, 48, and then I picked up 49. Then I picked up 27, and then this was my best number, number 5.
Is the number plate worth more than the car?
Of course. Car is only $800,000, but the number plate is $9 million.
That's a cool £6.5 million.
The most prestigious number is number 1 here, which nobody can buy.
Who's that?
It's the king.
Sheikh Mohammed?
Yeah, he's
His
the
Highness?
Yes, Sheikh Mohammed.
The whole country knows my number.
So as you can see, he was actually using our numerals. Well, not our numerals, but like the standard numerals that we use on his license plate, even though it's in Dubai. Just a side tangent, there is also the Arabic 999 Club or the Arabic Digit Club, and I flipped a couple of these a while ago, but they're also quite hot. But I'm kind of thinking just the standard numerals are actually probably better value, just get a larger number. So yeah, as I said, like the lower the number, the more expensive that they are. So the 3-digit numbers are more expensive than the 4 digits, and the 4 digits are more expensive than the 5 digits. Unless you have like a cool number like 55555.eth is probably worth more than 3472.eth or something like that. So if you believe in the idea of Ethereum name service, .eth domains, etc., just like the likes of Vitalik and Kobe and Balaji Srinivasan, like all these incredibly intelligent, super smart crypto guys, like these guys are, you know, the smartest guys in crypto, and they're all really supportive of ENS. Like, you want to invest in ENS. How the hell do you invest in ENS? Like, there's a million different words, there's a million different surnames, there's a million different first names. You want something that's just like a blue chip or just a representation of the entire ENS market. And I think that's what digits represent. They're like for ENS maxis to show, oh, I'm a big supporter, or I'm interested in ENS. I've got one of the lowest ENS digit net domains. Like, obviously it would be a bigger flex to own like sam.eth as opposed to 4521.eth. But like I mentioned, it's less liquid than the digits, and I think the digits are just a better representation of the ENS market as a whole. There's also the idea that CryptoPunk and Bored Ape Yacht Club owners will want their equivalent ENS names, so their equivalent digits. So if they own like the CryptoPunk number 6529, they might want also the Ethereum name 6529.eth. So Punk 6529 bought 6529.eth, and he spent like a good bit of money on it. And same with Seed Phrase, he owns the rarest CryptoPunk. He bought his number, which I'll put up on screen now. He bought it for, you know, way above the floor price. So there's also the idea that punks and apes who are pretty rich will want their equivalent ENS names. So there's that like little extra bullish thing that potentially you could be interested in. Now that's only for like 10k collections, but just remember, there's 20,000 mutants, so anything under 20,000 might also have a bit of value there. So why digits and not letters? Why not just xlq.eth? Well, there's 17,000 different 3-letter combinations as opposed to 999 number combinations, because there's 24 letters and there's 9 digits. So that also means for 4-letter combinations there's 456,000 different combinations. So much less scarce than digits, which is only for 4 letters, 10,000 digits, or 10,000 different numbers. And it's also kind of like an easy wallet name, 4562.eth. Or if I want to send something from my, my hot wallet into my vault, it's very easy to type in 4562.eth, send it there, instead of typing out a long, a long word or a long name like compoundinteresting.eth, or for someone else to send it to compoundinteresting.eth. It's kind of easy to put a spelling mistake. I know that's not really a huge issue, but it does just make it a little bit more easy. So essentially, at the end of the day, just like with any NFT project, it's just the main idea of it is just a digital flex to show, oh, I was early, or oh, I'm really rich, I can afford this low digit ENS name. So all in all, personally, I'm a bit torn on whether I fully agree with the digit maxis or if I think it's completely stupid. So I've bought a few 5-digit ENS names. I bought them a while ago, so I made it up a little bit. I also flipped a couple of Arabic ENS names, but I'm not fully convinced. Like, I wouldn't put a huge amount of money in digits, but yeah, I can also really see the bullish side of the story as well. So I would be interested in potentially buying a 4-digit ENS name for what are they now, 2 Ethereum. I was looking at them when they were 0.8 only a week ago or something, but unfortunately I didn't buy one. But anyway, I will be keeping my eyes on this area of the speculative area of the market, and I'll probably be sweeping a few more of the 100k club. So I'm not fully convinced yet, but I do see the value proposition, and people think like the 3-digit ENS names are going to be going for millions in the future, and the 4 digits probably going for a lot more in the future anyway. So I can see the bullish scenario, I can see the idea, I can see the vision for the future, but maybe it's a little bit overhyped. But yeah, I will be looking at maybe sweeping a few 100k club floors, and maybe even aping into a 4-digit domain in the future. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say on this craze at the moment. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, smash the thumbs up and hit the notification bell if you actually enjoy my videos, because I'm a small channel, it won't be recommended to you otherwise. Really hope you enjoyed, and I really appreciate you watching. See you in the next one.